This our show, and we talk about everything, and we talk about everything. Royal Flex the Brand's on Introspective Insight right now. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. I am KingDevDoe.
And this is Shannon Shenanigans.
And this is RoyalFlexTheBrand's Introspective Insight Talk Show, the Black Wall Street Podcast.
Goddamn right.
We back. We better than ever.
Man. Miss it.
Episode 98.
Bruh, this is different.
This is different.
Like, 2 episodes will be
100. And we got to figure out what we doing. Like, that's in 2 weeks. Like, next week, we already know what we're doing. Like, that's in 2 weeks. We got to figure out if we bringing somebody on. Like, 100 is big. Like, I want to do it big for the next 100. Like,
that's like a millennium type shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's next level. That's next level.
You know, we got to bring back the highest rated show.
Ooh. The highest rated show?
Yeah.
Highest listened to show?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's I Am Not a Racist.
Dang, goddamn right.
Yeah, we got to bring that back. Them vibes.
Them
vibes. Okay. So the word of the show is Rainbow, which means beautiful. Rainbow. I said Rambo too. Rambo.
His name meant beautiful.
Like a Lambo.
Oh. I wish he was a rapper so bad.
Nah, that wasn't me. I ain't taking credit for that. That was Bryson.
Yeah, I know. Right.
Yeah, you know, I could be a rapper though.
Where the fuck he at?
I don't know. He low.
Good ass music. He put you in those modes where you gonna be thinking about. It's like those Drake modes. Yeah, like, you gonna be thinking about a bitch for a minute.
Yeah,
I don't want to get like that too much.
Nah, I don't. I'm not a mood music listener.
What?
Like, I don't be in my feelings when I'm listening to like Ella May or something like that. I see her singing to me.
So you
in person.
So you telling me nobody broke your heart and you listen to Drake for a minute?
Drake? What you mean?
I know it wasn't Jodeci, nigga. Who the fuck you listen to? I know this is off topic like a motherfucker, so I ain't gonna expound on it.
I need to figure out what's wrong with that speaker. That sound is not right. That was supposed to like hit you in the side. You know, like on that clip.
I know.
Was like,
nah, bro. Yeah, we gotta fix it.
But nah, I don't new music. You know what? Black Roses. Trey. Trigger Trey.
Oh! I thought it was like some fucking rock band shit.
Nah,
but that's Guns N' Roses. I was about to say.
Nah,
I ain't know that about you,
bow,
bro.
Bow, bow, Guns N' Roses.
Nigga, I ain't know that about you, nigga. That's real suspicious, nigga. Seem like you got some skeletons in your closet listening to that bullshit.
No skeletons. We bring them out. Mental health awareness.
Oh, you goddamn right. Whoo, this gonna be a show.
All right, so the quarter of the show real quick. Mm-hmm. If there is character, ugliness becomes beauty. If there is none, beauty becomes ugliness. That's from the Nigerian proverb. And I be thinking about, you know how you see somebody and they ugly, but the more you learn about them, the less uglier they get. Unless they just super ugly. But nah, that's really true though.
You
like,
can really
real.
You can really see the beauty within their eyes.
Yeah.
Like their eyes just start looking
more
pure.
And their personality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
but you can see the soul from the eyes.
Yeah, and then you just start helping them like, here, listen.
Oh my God. Like you might even consider eating a booty.
Oh no.
I'm talking about, come on. You lick her pussy good enough, you just be like, I might as well lick a little lower today.
Or higher.
Look, or hey, however you want to word it. But I'm saying, you might think you'll never do something for a bitch, then all of a sudden, man, you shelling out all the money. Red Lobster like a motherfucker just because the way
you think that's beautiful?
Because you, what, tricking on a bitch?
You think that's beautiful?
Tricking on a bitch? Do I think tricking? No, I'm saying. A good bitch with a good personality will have your mind going.
Nah, you think eating booty beautiful.
I wouldn't say beautiful. Look, we grown here. Ain't nothing wrong with eating booty.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Right. You got a negative stigmatism. And just like the off topic, you're wrong.
Stigmatism.
Wait, is that the shit with your eyes? Yeah. Negative stigmatism. Well, you know what the fuck I mean. Yeah. Shit. And just like the fucking off topic, I don't know what your problem is with Woody being bisexual. You got issues.
No,
you need therapy. You need therapy, man.
No.
What's wrong
with
Let's
talk about that. Let's talk about that for a minute because
your therapy?
Toy Story 4 comes out at the end of this month.
Can't wait.
My birthday is tomorrow, just so y'all know.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, well, yesterday when y'all hear this, but they made Woody bisexual. Openly bisexual. And it was like, oh, this is the first openly bisexual character in Toy Story.
You go back to Toy Story 1. Buddy been a little iffy.
Listen, he was mad.
He was mad.
He wasn't mad. He was disappointed.
He wasn't no goddamn.
He gave up on life.
No,
because he didn't get over to the other side because everybody gave up on him because they thought he killed Buzz.
No.
Yes, and then
he gave up on life. He gave up on life because he wasn't living his truth. And now he's living his truth. He was his most happiest at that moment when he was twisting his
Listen,
hips,
there were snakes
down
in his boot.
Pow. Snakes in his boot.
Yes.
Where them snakes come from?
He a cowboy.
Oh, he a cowboy. Okay, he getting some cows, all right.
The bottom line is Woody is not bisexual, and I don't care what nobody say.
Okay, bro, but I still think you need therapy, man. It's okay. Work those demons out. Nobody mad about them demons.
Ain't no demons.
It is demons.
I go through university. Feel me,
bro? Okay. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Would you be upset if any other character was gay?
Yes.
Okay, so just because they changed one aspect of the film, fuck the whole aspect of just the whole bisexual aspect. That's the only thing that's different.
Yeah.
Something bisexual got into something that you love.
Yeah. No.
That's a problem.
No.
That's a problem. He said, yeah. You heard him.
No.
You heard him. Gotta be thinking.
You tricked me.
And I ain't no trick you, nigga. That's the only aspect that was introduced to a film that you loved. And now you hate it? Now you upset?
Actually, before they said, before any of this, like when the movie was in speculation 5 years ago, they said that it was gonna be a love story between Bo Peep and Woody, and I ain't like that. Like, why y'all trying to, like, come on, they toys. Let them be toys, and
let them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been saving each other since Toy Story 1. So, like, each storyline was them saving one another. So why you got to change it to like this love story? You trying to make them bi and all that stuff? Like, no matter if they bi or straight. Like, you don't. First of all, it don't got to be known,
bro.
Like, you forcing a certain a norm on the society right now.
Those two things don't go together. Bo Peep and bisexuality do not go together. We always suspected Bo Peep and Woody had a little fling going on, whether they showed it or not. But listen, they had a little fling. You remember
when they pulled the hook?
That's what I'm saying. And then he came back with all those smooches.
Yeah,
so it was already a love story already.
Too.
The only difference was they was gonna amp that love story up. You like, fuck that. Y'all keep that love story at the bare minimum because they toys. Let them toys be toys.
Yeah, they don't go to sleep.
You got daddy issues.
I got daddy issues.
You got daddy issues. You just want to be a father in every aspect. You've been in these schools too much. Like, anything you see that needs to be appropriate needs to be appropriate.
That's a fact, because I be seeing my kids like, where's the rest of your shirt at? Boy, you is 11 years old. Why you got half a shirt on?
I was about to say.
What you mean?
Nah. Let's go to the nurse office.
She got a shirt in there. Where your shirt at? It's in your bag. Go put it on.
They don't have them extra shirts in the nurse office.
They do.
I'm about to say they used to have that for us.
They do.
You have to wear the long ass shirt.
I'm like, big bro, so go to the bathroom and change your shirt.
Oh yeah,
right
yeah.
Now,
I'm saying the nurse's
the house
office.
with your mom. See, with your mom seeing you like that. So I know you trying to be grown right now. Go to the bathroom and switch that shirt. It be working too.
Look. You got to get over that. All right? You got to get over that.
What you mean?
Because then.
Me too.
Look, you can
Great segue.
You can have it. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn. Times get rough. I'll tell you that.
On my kids. Nope.
Oh, no. I'm not saying with your kids, but I'm saying with that mindset is stuck. Like, it's like the cop. That's a cop everywhere you go. You go to the bowling alley. You smell that?
A cop everywhere you go. Yo,
like, you just a dad everywhere you
going 35. He doing 35 in the 20. 35 in the school zone. They know they got to do 15 in here.
Yo, you pull a nigga over in your Honda. No, you pull up, roll your window.
Pull over right now.
Right the fuck now.
Pull over. You flashing your badge because you know you got your. Pull over.
Oh shit. Damn, how you gonna give him a ticket? You ain't got the machine in your car.
I'm gonna write it on a sticky note. Take this. Your appearance ticket is coming in the mail.
I'm gonna remember this shit. I'll go to work tomorrow.
Because I'm on duty tomorrow.
You see? And that's exactly how you doing this. Everywhere you go, you a father. Everywhere you go.
Whatever. Whatever you want. Whatever you want to internalize.
That's why I said you need therapy, because that's why you're afraid of bisexuality in your kid-friendly films.
Nah,
yes,
I'm not afraid of it. It's just
Bro,
this is not the story. Just like how in Lion King, the live action, they changed Bonsai name to Azizi.
What the fuck is? You petty. You a petty father.
Why you changing stuff that don't need? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You don't know the legalities behind that. Maybe they had to post it.
Nah, they just try. No. They just trying to be politically correct.
So
Nah, ain't no politically
Is the
correct.
story still
These
good?
are my shows. These are my movies. You don't need to switch them.
Look, the only way I'm gonna be upset is if the movie sucks.
It might just be.
And
now they trying to intertwine something that don't even fit into the normal
that won't
narrative.
be the reason.
It is.
You ruined a great story. I don't need a 4. I was good at 3. And you gave me this bullshit as 4? That's why I would be upset. It has nothing to do with the bisexuality.
And 4 came a long time after.
And I always knew Woody was gay.
Woody is not gay.
Oh, my bad, bisexual.
He
You know,
not
tell them what they was
bisexual.
doing in them crates, and when Andy was just sleeping and shit, and they pretending to be asleep.
It
and
ain't
shit.
even really no
Bruh.
genders in
Bruh.
toys. Man, whatever.
Ain't no genders in toys.
Man, it ain't no genders.
Woody found one. And he made choices.
I'm creating these genders.
Yeah.
You gender T.
T-Rex, you ain't no tell. You want that big one.
Shut up. All right. I was gonna talk about the BYOB retreat, but it was alright. It was alright.
It was cool.
It was cool. I met a lot of people. That's where I found university at. It's the Academy of Self, and they go through 52 weeks, so a year.
That's dope.
Of self-reflection, and it's guided self-reflection. So you know how you normally do journals. This is a guided journal, basically.
Oh, that's dope.
So each week it asks you 4 questions, and you're basically supposed to reflect as deep as possible on those 4 questions. And I was like, "Yo, well, are you gonna do like a part 2?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, you can literally go through this journal the following year and see how different the answers change." And I was like, I ain't never think about that because the journey itself is ever evolving. So you only really need one of these. Because I always wanted a journal, but I never really knew what to write, how to write, when to write.
That's a fact.
So with I thought the guided questions to the journal and its focus on mental health is huge. He's a mental health counselor, I think.
We need more people.
He's a master's black,
Good.
So this is black owned. I don't promote anything but black owned on here. I can promote other stuff, but you got to be for the people.
For the people.
For us. Not by us, but for us, because you can't be biased if you white. But anyways, you are biased anyway if you white, because we are the original people. Regardless of, go and get your university. It's university on Instagram. University.
Also, what's dope about that is that shit could cure depression.
That's a fact.
You constantly are setting goals for yourself. You're constantly setting goals and accomplishing them, because anybody can write down anything.
Yeah.
But setting goals and accomplishing them, that gives you a sense of fulfillment.
Yeah.
So that book is very interesting.
This is legit. I'm starting it tomorrow, actually. On my birthday, I'm going to start the journey.
That's dope.
Feel me? All right. So, but BYOB retreat was cool. It was probably the last one. But whatever. I seen a whole bunch of beautiful women, dope creatives. I met a whole bunch of, dope people. Shout out to Dev, of course. Shout out to Precious.
Big shout
of Mr. OK's Essentials.
Mm-hmm.
I met the owner. She's super dope person. Super dope. The story behind Mr. OK's is phenomenal. It's dope, and it's heart wrenching. It'll get your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Shed that little tear.
Shed the tear for little Onyx.
Oh,
but
that's dope.
Yeah, and without further ado, let's get into the Me Too movement and its biggest arch enemies, which are the actual women that use the Me Too hashtag.
Or use it in a negative fashion.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just the actual women that use it. Because the ones that need to use it don't use it because they're so traumatized. And the ones that do use it are frauds. So now they're creating this paradigm.
Some of the ones.
Some of the ones.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I'm just.
Woo!
Yeah,
the ones that do use it. They all fraud.
I
looked at like, did you know?
Let me finish my thought.
Yeah. Woo.
Nah. They are the ones that misuse it. I would say.
Yes.
The ones that misuse it, are frauds, and they use it to get out of things that they wasn't ready to get into in the first place. And I have an expert right here. I brought him to the show today.
Oh yes.
I brought him to the show today. I had to make sure that he was here.
About this.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
but before we get into your steps and everything, let me just break down what the Me Too movement is, because I did some research, because I like to research these things. First, I didn't know it was a black-led movement. So it's just like the Black Lives Matter. It's for black and brown young girls. I thought it was just it was made by white women, you know, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why I thought this was like a white movement, but this is really a black movement that was all inclusive. And the way that it was rolled out was in an all inclusive nature and not.
I think it's because when you see all those victims, most of them just be white.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like when you roll out Bill Cosby,
they all white.
You roll out Harvey Weinstein. When you roll out fucking, I know it wasn't Me Too, but Tiger Woods. Kobe. Bro, that's all you see is getting raped out here.
Is white.
Because our rapes get thrown under the rug, or if we hear about it, it's not important.
That's a fact. And yeah, so I thought it was a white movement. So it was actually very enlightening to go and, you know, read it and write some stuff down. So it was founded in 2006. Another thing I didn't know. I thought it was founded later than that.
Me too.
To help survivors of sexual violence, particularly black women and girls and other young women of color from low income or low wealth communities, find pathways to healing. So that's why it was founded. And its vision is to address both dearth in resources for survivors of sexual violence and to build community of advocates, driven survivors who will be at the forefront of creating solutions to interrupt sexual violence in their communities. And their overall goal is to reframe and expand the global conversation around sexual violence to speak to the needs of a broader spectrum of survivors, young people, queer, trans, disabled folks, black women and girls in all communities of color, which it also focuses on accountability, being accountable, and it wants to give strategies to sustain long-term systemic change. And that's the bulk of what Me Too is and what is kind of shaped around. And it was funny because as I was reading it and it started to talk about young people, queer, trans, it gave me the same feel of the Black Lives Matter movement when I was researching that. But I feel like I like the way that this one was rolled out because it was rolled out for us, but it was rolled out in a very white, politically correct way.
Yeah, very specific.
You know what I'm saying? Specific. And even like I was telling you with the story. Yeah, really conserved.
But okay.
Yeah. And even the story behind it. It was created because a mental health counselor, a woman, was helping, you know, as a group home or whatever. And they said that this girl was like clinging to her as they was doing the circles and the talks and everything. Right. And she kept on reaching out to her. Yeah. And then she was like, she knew that there was a bunch of depression and things, that stuff. You know, within this girl, a lot of hurt. She was seeing it in the eyes and stuff, right? So she was avoiding this girl, but she was, what in the world? Hello?
Yeah, technology.
What was I saying? I don't even know. Okay, so it was a lot of hurt, and this girl, like she's seen all the hurt. So, basically, she was avoiding her because she didn't want to. It was already enough stress as it is in the job, so she didn't really want to do anything.
Additional
more.
Pressure would fuck her up. You could tell she was on the brink.
But this girl was adamant, persistent. She cornered her. Let's talk.
Bitch, we gonna talk. Or you about
we gonna talk. And she said she unloaded it, and within, she said, the reading said it felt like it was hours, but it was only 5 minutes before she stopped her and referred her to another counselor. And as she's walking away, she's looking like, did she just stop me in the middle of my story? Da-da-da-da. And the lady was like, she couldn't take it. And all she could whisper was me. And that's how the movement. What in the world, yo? Hello. All right, we're back.
Yes, sir. Technical difficulties. It happens. Fuck it.
Yeah. So basically, that's how Me Too was created. And I thought it was ironic that it was created on a Me Too occasion. I just thought that was a clever, yeah,
that's a good story.
I went in there too, but it's a good story.
That is a beautiful story. It's kind of like a Jewish person saying, "Listen, I understand black people. Y'all need reparations." Like, me too. They did that to my people too. Yo, my people too. What?
It can't be me too though. It's us too.
It's us too.
Us
Okay.
too.
Well, I'm just saying because I'm adamant about reparations. However, I can think of this shit. Let's get reparations.
Us too.
Us too. We need
Yeah,
this.
there you go. Hashtag.
Fuck that. That's how it got
That's our
created.
reparations organization.
That's how it got created. Down here, Introspective Insight.
Yeah.
We for the people.
Us too.
Us too.
Yo, that's a great idea. Actually.
Nigga. However,
Me too. Black Lives Matter. We hashtag it.
us too.
Us too.
Let's get this reparations up, baby. Not in money though. Not in
Land.
Land and 4 mules.
4 mules. We need land. We need metropolitan land and we need farming land.
Something by a river. We need lake.
Yeah.
We need something by the just in case we gotta escape this bitch. They coming back for it, niggas.
Let's go. We got our own port. We got our own port.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
But yeah.
Well,
So what? Let's talk about this.
mhm.
Since we're on Me Too, let's go a little deeper into why we said that the misusers are abusing the power of the
What
Me
it's supposed
Too
to
movement.
represent.
And it's the ones that's not even represent. Nah, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I represent it.
Yo, I was about to say, what's the story? YG did the video to it where the
Go loco.
nah the other one stop a bitch nigga snitch nigga hoe nigga bitch nigga snitch stop snitching. There you go.
Oh,
You
stop
seen the video?
Nah.
Okay. Well, pretty much it's about the story of
Just
the,
go
the-
local.
you like that shit. Bro. I can tell. You want to dance and twirl. You Woody boy. Just come on out, bro. That's why you mad,
Oh,
bro.
here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Here
All
you
right,
go.
but anyway, what's this, the
Just don't make
the
Simba
slave? What was a slave that snitched on the slave that was gonna lead the slave rebellion? I forgot. But anyway, do your Googles. I gotta do my Googles, obviously. But I know the story. So essentially,
I don't know what the official name of them.
me.
They was
me-
working for they lived in the house, I think.
Nah, look.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Look. All I'm saying is the ones that make it look bad for everybody, literally. And it can literally fuck up. One bad egg ruins the whole fucking batch. And then what that one slave owner wanted, the one slave wanted to do was liberate his whole people. And that one bitch fucked it up for everybody. Not everybody's still in the same fucked up position. I want to eliminate these creeps out here. Let's eradicate them, get them out thoroughly.
Okay.
So then with the same energy, get these liars out, eradicate them, get them out thoroughly. Keep the same energy when a nigga actually did for when a nigga actually didn't.
Okay.
So what does this mean? I am a victim, damn it. I am a victim.
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 Yes, nigga. Long view. Dun-dun.
Dun dun dun.
See
Where's
what I'm
Olivia?
saying?
Oh, there's Olivia at the door.
There, right there. Boy, I actually
SVU.
Bruh. So let's get into what happened to me. The fucking shenanigans I get myself into.
Well, let's start from number 1.
Okay.
3 strikes, right?
3 strikes.
Yeah.
All of them cover your ass. That's the first thing I want to say. Because in each situation, it worked out to where essentially my story checked out from time to time. Now, the first time this happened to me, this was in high school where I got accused of rape. Mind you, accused. Nothing ever happened to me. Check my record. We went to can I say Village Gates? We went to Village Gates? Okay. We went to the attic of Village Gates. Fucked. Condom broke in her. She thought I nutted inside her, so she went to the school fucking nurse, and she was so nervous at that moment. So she said, "The nurse, nigga, the school fucking nurse." So she said, "I
Not Planned
raped her.
Parenthood.
Not Planned Parenthood. None of that to get checked." She went to the school nurse. So then I get called down to the office. They send her ass up to the whoever the therapist was at that time or the counselor was at that time. They eventually get the truth out. That shit gets thrown under the roof. Under the water. But that shit fucked with me because I never got accused of it, and to be lied on like that by something like that, bruh. I felt like a victim. So cover your ass. Second time, boy, Me on a fucking job. I was wrong for this. But me on a job. Long story short, got my dick sucked about 4-5 times that day. She told her mom. No, she told her sister. Her sister was a little, because that was a talkative ass bitch. Her sister ended up telling her mom. Her mom called the company, and they never said they never said they said I raped her. They said she said I something like I took advantage of the situation. Like pretty much I was fired, but the police never contacted me. Like nothing. Essentially I was just fired. Nothing happened after that.
Yeah.
But to still be lied on, like bitch, you know you wanted this black dick. You know you wanted this black dick. She could have said no at any time, which I am adamant about. They could say no at any time, which comes to the most recent, and this is why I say cover your ass once again. Because if I didn't have the text messages after the fact, number one, if I didn't have those text messages after the fact, this situation could have went a whole different story. I mean, a whole different way. A whole completely different way. So I knew I was good the whole way, but that's because I knew I was good. Cover your ass. Now, the second thing I want to bring up, well, unless you have something to say about it.
No. Go ahead.
Now, the second thing I want to bring up is falsely accusing ruins it for other bitches. Now, what do I mean by that? Simple as said. Falsely accusing ruins it for other bitches. Literally. Now, I literally look at when I hear a rape case, man, let me hear it. I'm gonna wait. I need more facts, which I should do with anything, but you want to give a rape victim the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, I'm talking to the detective, like, fuck her benefit of the doubt. I ain't really say that because I still wanted to be cognizant of her feelings because she felt uncomfortable. I wanted to acknowledge her feelings as well. But in the back of my mind.
But did she feel uncomfortable?
No, not at no point in time, but I don't know what the fuck happened after the fact, and I still want to acknowledge those feelings.
Yeah.
Because the text messages was blatant. Like, literally, we plan to do it again. It was very specific, those text messages, which is why I said cover your ass, because I everything that we did, I displayed in those messages. Everything. And she was comfortable with everything. So that being said, I don't know what happened after the fact, and I still want to acknowledge her feelings. So, but I'm just saying in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, fuck her innocence. I mean, her guilt or whatever the fuck she accusing me of. Like, I don't even know what position I'm in right now because a black man doing this to a white woman, I know I'm innocent, and I'm showing her everything.
Was all three of them white?
All three of them was white. All three of them was white. Never did this happen with a dark-skinned brown queen. None of this never fucking happened.
Dark-skinned brown queen.
Yo, when white women get nervous or something, they just throw out that word, and that's what the detective told me. She was like, the first time she met with me, yeah, that shit was serious. But the second time, man, we was sitting in a car at fucking Tim Hortons.
You was chopping it up.
Just chopping it up, nigga. Like, I'm just going back. I just needed to print out the messages and you sign them. Nigga, I'm just in the front.
Like, so what that button do?
I swear to God. Promise to God of it. Yo, promise to God, bro. I'm like, what type of gun you got? Let me see it.
Yo.
Word? Oh, that's dope.
No, I know I can't touch it, but
I know I can't touch it, but shit.
Yo, what's your number? You white.
Yo, you white. You've been through this.
Tried to relive Mrs. Officer.
Take me in. Wait, not for this though. But take me in. Yeah. Ain't learned no lesson.
Yeah, and I ain't learned my lesson, officer. Yo. So yeah. Now I'm second guessing everything I'm hearing for any situation, and I felt like rape was one of those things I would never feel that way off of. Nope, no more. Third thing, falsely accused men need to step up. Wait, you did number
out.
2?
Yep, that was number 2. Falsely accused. Number 1 was cover your ass.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So falsely accused men need to step up and speak out, because I know I'm not the only fucking person. The way that detective implied it, it's like
this happened on the
This happens because they misuse that word. They'll throw that word out not knowing what it really means, the real ramifications of it.
That's like my kids at school saying I want to kill myself.
Yeah, they don't know what that really means. They just throw that shit out.
True story. This week, one of my kids, third grader, said it. So we got to do the protocol, right?
Go through the steps.
And the social worker, she was like, "So what does it mean when you say I want to kill yourself?" He said, "It means that I want to go to the new school away from all the people that's mean to me."
So you just want to leave.
I said, oh.
You just want to leave.
I said, no.
That's not what that means. Express yourself in different ways. Express yourself in different ways. Yo, because he don't know the
frustration. So it's like, I want to kill myself.
Just, and you can't take those words back when you say it.
It's like seriously funny. Kevin Hart with his son with the
It's been years since I've seen that.
Oh, I forgot the bit with the stove and
he let him touch it. Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know, but anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. They don't know the ramifications of words. Like if I said I want to go shoot up a school right now, nobody gonna take me serious. Like on Facebook, if they called the cops right now because they understand the seriousness of those words.
Yeah,
they understand it. Most
people. I
put
a bomb on the second bus that just left.
The second, but they'll stop the fucking any bus, all the buses,
because every bus,
getting stopped because they understand the seriousness of those words.
That was just an example.
That was just an example. These is all for hypothetical purposes for you to really perceive what the fuck I'm saying.
I'm gonna put the disclaimer that that's on SVU in the beginning of the show.
Dun, dun.
No, these are just stories.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Yo, I'm gonna put that in the show. Yeah, I got to. Okay, go ahead. These are just examples, man. I didn't really put the bomb in the second bus.
I don't even know how to get on the city bus no more.
I don't even know how to create a bomb.
That's what I should have said.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I could get on the city bus. I just stop one and step on there.
I don't know if it's $1 anymore. $1.25.
I was actually thinking about riding the city bus again.
Man, look. In the summertime, that's how you meet.
Nah, I ride my bike in the summertime.
Oh, I'll do that too. I'll definitely do.
Anyways, yeah, that's off topic.
yeah. But yeah, understand the ramifications of the words. So men have to speak up when those words get misconstrued in any type of way because public opinion will ruin you. Public opinion will ruin you. Nobody cares that I got found innocent. She ain't come out and say fucking Shannon ain't do it. I'm sorry I lied on him. She ain't say none of that shit.
And they won't.
And there's 3 levels to this shit. 3 levels of rape. There's 3 levels.
Oh, 3 levels.
The first one is nothing happened here. It's called unfounded. Second one, the detective thinks something happened here, but she can't prove it. Third one, oh nigga, come get your hands behind your back. We know what the fuck you did.
Yeah.
We know what the fuck you did.
Is that levels of rape or just crime in general?
Crime.
Crime in general.
Crime. Because just because the detective didn't find anything doesn't mean the crime didn't happen.
Right.
So in my case, all she found was nothing.
Consent.
On
top of consent.
So she can't literally say, oh no, I don't believe the rape happened. But from what I gathered up, the evidence that I found, this is unfounded. I don't believe it happened. So that being said, I feel like men should get together and literally bash these bitches. Like find a way to create awareness about men being victims. Cause I'm a fucking victim. You know how I felt those past couple days, bro? The stress. I was knowing I'm innocent, like knowing, but still thinking, yo, a detective came to my house, nigga, looking for me. The first time we met, nigga, it was like that, and until the second time we met, bro, I was like felt like I was on pins and needles. But her calmness calmed me down because she was like, first of all, if I thought you did it, we would be here about 9 other officers. And you would have a warrant in your hand, and I would be searching your vehicle looking for semen. But we're in a fucking Tim Hortons, me and her sitting in the fucking car just cooling. Bitch gonna ask me if I want a coffee. You know I don't want no fucking coffee. I want to leave. I want to leave.
Man, listen, I would have said, listen, give me an old-fashioned donut.
Coffee. I couldn't eat, nigga. Nah, you never been in a car with a detective. But yes, we need to raise awareness for victims, men victims.
The idea behind that is I got to distract myself because if I don't distract myself,
I'm going to piss my pants.
Give me an old-fashioned donut. Give me
everything.
Egg and cheese. I would eat egg. Give me some egg and cheese.
As a matter of fact, give me some water.
And you faint. I'm too innocent. You faint. Officer, you making me hot. Yo. Yo.
You know I'm bald already.
Yeah.
Them sweat beads will be trickling down, and I'm just
them sweat beads. Okay, so now we know. So it's sideways when something gay going on. It's up. What we say is up when?
I don't remember this dumb shit y'all covered up with.
And then now, when you accused of rape,
boy,
and you
beads, whole tears.
It's normal.
Down.
It's normal when it's going down your face. So now, when you in the detective car and you been accused of rape, they jumping off your face. That's what is happening. It's
making moves. They Jordan jumping out the gym.
I can't take it. I can't take it. Nope.
Nigga, just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yo, and then I could picture like the men that in their stories, like when they in the fucking detective car or some shit. Like I want to speak to more victims that got accused. We need to come out. Because I didn't want to talk about it at first because I was thinking about public opinion. Getting accused of rape is no fucking, not no walk in the park.
The court of public opinion is undefeated.
Nigga. And anybody can ask me about it. I could show you the emails to the detective. I could show you how my shit got unfounded. But anyway.
Where was this?
I'm not getting into specific locations. I'll tell you after the fact. But essentially, it was some bullshit from the beginning. And I learned my lesson, which brings me.
You supposed to say white peopleville.
Oh, white people. Oh, yeah, Crackerville.
I know where it's at. I know where it's at.
Crackerville.
I'm just saying.
The Boondocks. The Woodcrest area.
We got to make sure the people know it's in white people.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
I wouldn't tell you the specific location.
Nah. No. But this shit can happen in the hood, too. And, like, the location don't matter.
No.
Yeah, but I'm saying specifically for me, I fucked up by dealing with the women I was dealing with and the fashion I was dealing with them.
Which leads us to number 5.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Number 4.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yo, and women, actual rape victims, you have to come out immediately. Don't wait. Don't text the nigga after. I understand you might be unsure, but you talk to somebody else about the situation immediately. You get. I don't care who the fuck you talk. You could start break down in front of the grocery store owner and just, what do you think about this? Tell me how you feel about this. Just somebody. Don't hold that shit in, because it don't make sense to me if you were saying no the whole time and he's forcing your panties down. You gonna go back home and feel, but this was my fault. I don't. That shit does not register in me, because somebody forcefully bent me over this table right the fuck now. Nigga, you think
you're not going to the cops in 10 minutes?
Nigga, I'm going to the cops immediately.
You ain't never been bent over that table and taken advantage of.
Well, we don't know what type of big ass nigga like me. Okay, anything can happen, Dev. I'm sexy. All right. Now, rape is wrong, but I'm saying in prison or he just run up in here and say, what am I gonna do, Dev? I can fight as much as I like. What if he brought his friend, Dev? I can fight them as much as I like. But come on now, Dev. I smoke.
But you can't. But you can't say that you will be able to tell somebody right away.
Nigga, I'm telling
you. You still got to gather yourself.
Gather myself. Nigga,
you still got to retract.
Nigga, this ain't no groceries, nigga. Think you gather up your groceries and you put them in the house or some shit, nigga. This is me just got taken advantage. I'm walking outside with my drawers on, my pants down my ankles. Call somebody. I'm rolling on the ground. Booty and all just out. Bloody and they gonna know something happened to me and it wasn't cool and it was not cool. They gonna put a towel over me. Somebody gonna rub their arms on me, say it's okay, and I'm like, no, it's not. He raped me. Yo, man, fuck that. I know myself, because I'm gonna be crying already because my manhood got taken. You think I'm gonna just go back home after that? Or just sit in the bathtub and think about the events? Hell nah. But hell nah. And you can't say you would. Nigga, if you got raped right now, you think you just gonna sit down, go on the couch, get you a coffee, turn on Scooby-Doo? The fuck you about to do, Dev? So how can a man be so confident in saying I'll go to the goddamn authorities if somebody did something to me? But man, look, unless this is prison and you in fear of getting killed if you snitch, that's the only circumstance where I think it's
psychological warfare, though.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah. How? Rape is a form of psychological warfare.
Oh, I get that.
So I think the warfare part is the reason why it's so hard for women and men to
because they felt like they got taken advantage of.
Absolutely,
exactly,
100%.
And that same feeling is why I'm snitching. I'm telling on everything. I got taken advantage of, motherfucker. Bro,
go through university. You'll be able to do it in 52 weeks. It might take a year. It's not immediately.
Bro, you know what?
Or maybe by week 3, depending on the questions that you answer.
Then every rape victim or somebody that's think that they were needs to get that book. So somebody else can read that shit and get them the proper help they need.
Yo, write it down. So if you can't speak it, write it
down. Shit. You seen that Ted Bundy shit? You ever, the new movie on Netflix?
Nope.
Anyway,
I gotta watch it.
Anyway, he was lying to his wife the whole trip, right? Lying to her about all the murders. So at the end, she was like, "Release me," because she was the one that called. Because they put out a sketch, and she was the one that called and told the police it might be my husband. So she felt guilty, like, "Oh, what if he really is innocent? Then they have an innocent man in here, and it's my fault." So she really was like, "Release me! Did you do this stuff?" And like 4th time, she slammed that motherfucking picture on the motherfucking the jail cell shit, and he teared up. He was like blew his breath on there. He was like, pretty much like,
I did. Oh wow, I gotta watch that.
That shit was that scene was amazing. That scene was amazing. But I'm saying, any way you could get those words out, get it out.
Yeah,
like, just start acting different around the house. Then, like, just have your mom keep pressuring you. Like, you ain't been eating, honey. Like, you sleep all day. You ain't
That's
been
still
going
not
to
immediately
school.
though. You contradicting your number 4.
I get that. But we're talking about the women that won't do it immediately. Let's find ways where you could get somebody to notice it immediately, so you can. Exactly.
Mental health.
Just
Just being aware of yourself.
Or
if you're aware of yourself first, and that ever happens, then it'll be easier to not feel shameful
for what happened to you, because this isn't your fault.
100%.
100%.
I agree with that. 100%.
And that brings me to my 5th and final fucking point.
Safety net. This should have been number 1.
No. Because I probably would have brushed over it. I really want to stress this point.
Okay.
Because then we can get to the Harvey Weinstein bullshit, the misconception that people think. You one of them. Anyway.
I am.
Read the ones you got. Read the ones you got. What do I mean by that? What does Shenanigans mean by that?
Read the ones you got, man.
If you got a girl, read her. Get to know her. These one-night stands is cool, but you're going to wake up in the morning with a detective at your fucking door if it goes wrong. I know that's in extreme circumstances, but shit, if it happened to me, that shit can happen to you. And once you get to know her, she can still say no. Know that quote. She can still say no. Goddamn right. Know that bitch. Don't just be fucking out here willy-nilly. You're going to run into situations, unplanned pregnancies, fucking STDs, and that's putting it lightly. Legal ramifications. What if you meet...
Did you just say unplanned rape pregnancies?
No. I'm saying just randomly meeting bitches could lead to unplanned pregnancies.
Unplanned. I thought you said unplanned rape pregnancy.
No.
Well, dang.
I'm cognizant of my words. Nigga.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, okay.
That don't make sense, nigga. That sounds like what you said earlier about the bitches on the other side. Nah,
it's the ones that use it. They misusing it. They creating it. It's bad. It's just bad altogether.
But nah. Really get to know the person that you plan on having sex with. Have them get to know you, because if she knew me, she wouldn't have made that accusation. But the lack of knowledge, not that I'm saying it's a reason to rape anybody, even if you do know them. That's why I said still say it's no.
There would have been no way to cop out.
Like she would have knew my character, and you would have known her character. So if she was crazy, you could have peeped it a long time ago to get yourself out that fucking situation. Like there's levels to getting to know somebody. Like, for instance, I love one-night stands. I love to just fuck and go. This is my first time doing this in a while, so I thought everything was Gucci. But still, it was my lack of being responsible, because if I want to actually fuck somebody, I got to make sure that I am safe within myself to actually know that person and ask her specific things, so I know for a fact this is going to go well before, during, and after. I need to know. And I didn't know that with her. I just, you want to fuck? Okay, cool. Let's meet up. Oh, you liked fucking? Cool. All right, we should do it again. Didn't know what the fuck she was thinking. Don't know her mindset. Didn't really care.
So, in a sense, you both was objectifying each other.
Goddamn right. And that's wrong. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. Because that shit could lead you in a whole nothing good could come out of that.
So it can go both ways,
Nothing,
not just one way. She objectified you just as you would objectify her. And then she added a dab of subjectivity. And that led to, I was raped.
Look, we gotta stop this whole mentality of just fucking random bitches and leaving. Like, that shit ain't cool, bruh. That shit is, because after that nut,
then what?
A lot of shit can happen after that. Either one of three things: baby, STD, or legal ramifications.
Yeah.
Like, what else? Especially if you just keep fucking them, your chances rise.
And which one you want?
Man, we gotta start getting to know these.
I don't
bitches,
want none of
man.
them. So
we gotta start getting to know these bitches. So yeah, that's my little five keys to.
So
rape.
that's
That's about 5 keys for rape success. Don't word it like that. 5 keys to prevent rape success. Wait, how do you word these 5 keys?
5 keys to prevent Me Too being misused against you. There you go.
break that up, LGBT. Break that up.
5 steps. 5S.
Look.
Man.
Just 5 steps to cover your ass.
Yeah,
cover your ass. All right.
Against
women,
Me Too.
Women and men goes both ways. Cover your ass. If you want to go out with a nigga,
against Me Too and us too.
And us too. The real us too. Like, if you want to go out with a man, make sure everybody got that nigga number and license plate.
Same thing with the woman. Cause listen,
hey, just get to know her.
Yeah, for real. Cause these white women. That's why I was scared of them.
Look,
I'm low key still scared of them. You still messing with white women?
I learned my lesson. Well, if I do, I'm damn sure getting to know them. Know everything about them.
Shannon coming over to the dark side.
I never left. Y'all was saying. You can say what you like. I love my chocolate.
That's what I'm talking about.
I always love I never once said I ain't
chocolate.
Chocolate.
He ain't never referred to them as chocolate.
My delectables.
He referred to them as darkies.
What? I referred to you niggas as darkies. There's a difference. There's never my.
Oh, now they his queens.
They never was.
Meanwhile, all last year, all his queens was white.
Nope.
And he shared a white flat booty queen that's a porn star, and her booty looked like it was makeshift.
Look, I just got tired and stuff. I just got tired of explaining myself. Look, I wanted to move further in the discussion. So if y'all want to believe I love white women, fuck it. As long as we can move further in discussion, let's have this. All right, I'm tired of arguing with y'all about this.
Episode 98. Almost to milestone 100.
Damn.
He done came to the dark side.
That ain't true. I love.
He said he ain't want no dog.
I can't talk to this man. I can't talk to
children.
I can't talk to this man.
It's in one of the episodes before this one.
I can't talk to this man. He believes too much. Him and that dark skin energy. Y'all just believe what y'all want. Y'all
you know what I'm saying? This dark skin energy.
Yeah. You nigga. You mixed with Jamaican ass. Yeah, I just found out he was Jamaican. Yo, Wagwan. That's your new name, Wagwan Dev. Wagwan Dev. Shit.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of Anglins down in Jamaica. For real. Man, okay. So that's enough with the shenanigans.
Goddamn right.
No.
In
that's not enough.
In life and in
that's enough with the shenanigans.
With the topics.
Oh wait, no, because this is key. Okay, because all white women are not like this. Just so I can throw that disclaimer out there.
Just them dumb hoes.
Young white women is normally
young.
where this comes, because young white women are normally they don't think for themselves.
They don't know the gravity of the words that they use.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. So again, we gotta understand that white people in general operate in an area of privilege, in an area of a utopian bubble is what I call it, right? So they don't have to experience. They have the privilege to not talk about these things, right? At the round table, at the dinner table, they can talk about, oh, my day was great. I seen Bobby shoot the hoops and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shoot a deer. Oh, take a picture with a buck.
Honey, I just got a promotion.
Yeah, doing the gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it.
You seen that that. All my references is just going over your head.
I have never been dismissed from a table, and white people, you gotta wait to get dismissed.
Oh yeah,
I've never.
Yeah. Well, Oh,
they just different.
They different. They had just like them Syracuse people. They different.
They different.
So
this nigga.
Yeah, they is different. I was
he dissing them niggas.
Yeah, Syracuse is different.
Yo, we gonna get one negative remark. Syracuse University, pull up.
But yeah, white people, white women,
some
white people in general, they just have the privilege to, you know, not engage in conversations about rape and self-worth and all that stuff, right? So this is why young white women are dangerous to.
Oh, are they? From the beginning of time.
Because they, when they get caught, they have to think through the adults behind them or the people or the influencers behind them.
You playing
so
with fire
then
with them.
They speak through the young one, and that's where you get these rape allegations. Because if you know the common denominator to all of his 3 accusations were young white women
put into a corner.
Period.
Put into a corner.
And the first thing they said is rape. And even the detective says this happens all the time with white women.
She ain't say with white women. She said sex. See, now you putting white. I don't remember saying that shit. I don't remember saying that shit. I do not remember saying that shit.
Listen. They've been the truth a lot. So can we bend the truth a little bit?
Hey.
I mean, we got integrity, but you know.
I'm about to say you ruined your credit. I just said I didn't rape, and now I'm agreeing with you to lie. Like, man, fuck that. I'm sticking. This is my story.
This is what I said. Hold on, I ain't say that one.
I didn't say that.
I was with you up until that point. But yeah, she said this is common. So
yes.
Just understand, if you're gonna mess with white women, young white women, old white women, all that stuff, just women in general, you need to follow these steps. Period.
Right.
Coin. If you need these written in a book, he's writing. He got an online ebook coming out next month. So
nigga shit, listen. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Yo, with your face up.
Nigga, listen. You better.
Yeah, you better.
Hey, nah. Or you better listen. Or
you better listen.
You locked up with a baby at SCD, or literally locked up.
You locked up.
Shit.
You won't let me out.
Not for rape. You know what happens to a light-skinned boy? I'm not saying that's the reason I won't rape.
You're gonna be the white woman in jail.
Oh, I'm a delectable boy.
Oh, here you go.
God damn, I understand my worth, especially in jail. I'm a bad bitch in jail, nigga.
The booty warrior.
No, I wouldn't be the booty warrior.
No.
I would be the Apache to the cowboy. Oh, we coming for you.
You gonna be the runner for the booty warrior.
God damn right, boy. That's how I know.
Who you need? Hey!
2 cigarettes, nigga. Yeah, because you know they serious about their cigarettes. Nah, those is jokes. I could never. I'll die first. But
yo, okay. Yeah. So just keep in mind them steps. Run them by us one more time, real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna talk about Harvey Weinstein real quick.
Okay. First thing you need to do is cover your ass. Second thing, falsely accusing ruins it for other bitches. Oops, women. Falsely accused men need to step up and speak out. Fourth, bitches need to come out immediately. I mean, women. Why am I keep saying bitches? Women need to come out immediately if something happens. Immediately. 5, read the ones you got. And little side note, she could still say no even if you get to know her. Follow those steps and you'll be good.
Follow them steps, you'll be good. Harvey got off $44 million.
He didn't get off for $44
He didn't get off?
It's a civil suit. There's a big difference. So he was going through 2 legal situations.
2 legal situations.
2 legal.
Okay.
So the group of women that he did this with throughout the years.
Okay.
They didn't necessarily, because some he just groped, some he just. I get what you're saying, but when you get down to actual rape, when you get down to like some of them bitches would say, I wish he just grabbed my titty. That nigga full-fledged raped me, which is what he's going to actual jail court for. No, legal court for. Not legal court.
He just going to court.
He's just going to court for that. But civil court is
jail court.
a group of bitches that are an array of shit happened to me. That's what I picked. That are an array of shit happened to.
I almost went to jail court.
Sorry.
Sound
like juvenile court.
Yeah.
Jail court.
So they was getting groped and stuff, and they got $44 million.
Well, it's an array of things that happen. But yeah, essentially, but his insurance company pays that. Harvey Weinstein doesn't pay that. I don't know how you get
that's
44
that white. That's
yeah,
that
that's
white
privilege.
people.
I don't know how you get
privilege,
$44 million worth of insurance. Like what are you paying?
And who was you like?
What are you paying
his
monthly?
friends? Like that was his best friend saying, "No, I got you. If they come out, do the civil suit, do the settlement, and I got you."
Bro,
that was his best friend.
Oh, nah, this came from insurance, bro. I don't know.
His best friend is the CEO. They all know each other.
44. What is your monthly premiums for $44 million?
He don't pay no premium.
You don't pay no premiums. He just got $44 million of insurance.
Like,
damn. Well, that's the difference. That is a difference.
Nepotism.
He didn't buy his way out of rape. It's
He
not
might.
impossible because OJ bought his way out of murder. So, OJ said he was sitting in the room signing footballs and sending them out just so he could pay for his legal fees every day. Every day.
His hand must have hurt.
Bruh. Nah. His hand was just fine when you talking about prison. The rest of my life.
It was assembly line. Yeah. Make sure they get him on time. If they get him earlier, charge them another $1,500.
Shipping and handling, nigga. We ain't paying for shit. I need it all. Nigga, yes. So it's you can't really buy your way. You just got to get found not guilty. But the lawyers that you bought could be like the dream team. So like Johnny Cochran, fucking Rob Kardashian. When they had that whole crew, that's what got him off. The whole dream team. This nigga had 4 top flight lawyers, nigga. 4 top flight lawyers, nigga. Come on now. 4 top flight lawyers. Nigga. We can't even afford a public defender, nigga.
And they free.
But we still can't afford them.
I said that mad depressed too. And they free.
But they pay for that. We can't afford these niggas. And how much the government paying these niggas? And we can't afford that.
And that's
you
like,
really
and them the new ones just getting
they just get, and we can't afford them to just really take my case serious. Cause they just laugh because their caseload is so they got fucking 8 cases in one day. Of course they want to get. I gotta get home for lunch, nigga. I ain't trying to spend. The judge just got a time limit too. Like,
I gotta get home for lunch. Then I gotta iron my clothes.
I gotta iron my
tomorrow.
clothes for this man. I ain't trying to be here. Let's speed this shit up. He guilty. Next. Guilty. Next. Oh, you got a chance, but guilty. Yeah. Like, yo,
I ain't spending my time on you. You gonna do it again.
You gonna do it. See. But imagine if you had 4 top flight lawyers, bruh. You might just bought yourself. So I really think Harvey Weinstein could potentially. So this might be a conversation for another day. Well, either way, we're gonna talk about it because if you get found guilty, we're gonna talk about
it. Yeah.
If white privilege, if.
Well, you see how long he been out now. You see how quick Bill went in. He went in quick.
It took Bill a minute, but
they played no games like Chris Brown.
The death blow with Bill was that white bitch's testimony. When she described what she went through, them niggas was looking at Bill like,
come on, Billy.
Come on. Bring your ass over here. You know what you Quaaludes? Which is why they keep right now Harvey Weinstein, this shit is going through litigation. He just keeps getting it pushed back. If I'm saying this correctly, I don't know if litigation is right, but essentially his case just keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah.
For whatever fucking reason. But it's gonna start. Like,
it's gonna start eventually.
Yeah, you Bill, I guess, just said, man, fuck it, I'm my wife, man. I know I ain't getting NBCs.
I'm already halfway dead. I'm already blind, halfway dead.
I can't keep going through this court shit, But if I see somebody fuck, you remember he did that shit? That nigga?
My boy did that.
The double take on that ass. I gotta look at something before I get locked up. Forever?
Forever.
Shit. Now you think he can make the 8 years? I think it's 8. Was it 8?
Is it 8 years?
Yeah, we need a technician, somebody that could Google that shit like Joe Rogan got. That nigga Jamie would have been had this shit up. Shout out Joe Rogan. That's the only. I love Joe Rogan. But yeah, I think it's 8 years or something. I think it's 8 years, something like that. Look. If he die in prison, I'm not gonna be upset, but my energy gonna be a little off.
A little off? Why?
Cause, all right, Bill's legacy was supposed to be something that we could speak of for our kids. Like, you could have played some of Bill Cosby comedy at your school. He didn't curse. He had a rawness about him that it was so original. He felt like your dad. You know how Pops felt like your Pops?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby really felt like a doctor, somebody that you could look up to and say, I want to aspire to be that. I want my kid to aspire to be that. Now, his whole fucking legacy erased. You remember for this now. And that's why I feel iffy about it. Like, he's still fucked up, but I still feel iffy. That image of a man we need. We don't have too many of that image. We don't. We needed that image, and that was taken away. Like one of the best black men y'all had. Didn't curse, pulled up your pants, wanted y'all to go to school, paid for kids in Philly. What didn't Bill Cosby do? Damn, that's the problem. Nigga did it. Nigga did too much.
He did too much. He got to the line and kept on going.
He been crossed that line.
My boy poked his head over the line like,
what's over here? Oh, this shit. White bitches? Let me go on. That's the dark side.
Yeah, he couldn't see. He couldn't separate the dark. He couldn't bring the light.
Can't bring the light out of rape.
He went. Nah, not bring the light out of rape, but nah, not that. Just he couldn't bring the light. Period. Like anywhere he goes,
just bring the light.
Because there's darkness everywhere.
Oh, hell.
But you got to bring your light with you everywhere you go. But sometimes you turn it off for a little bit.
Man, so
see what happened to Adam McFadden?
Who?
Adam McFadden.
Oh, Adam, the nigga with the fucked up. That nigga got that spaghetti. You remember those little pets that when you squeeze the shit oozed out back when we had kids?
That's what you got.
Yo, bro. He got to shade that shit, bro. I'd have been let it go.
I mean, he might have to.
But he fucked that. He fucked the school system up. Because when I found out what he actually did, because I talked to this politician that one of my jobs actually met. He's on a school board. He was like, they pretty much give him the lump sum of money. And he's supposed to allocate it to certain vineyards.
Yeah.
What he was doing was just, you get that, I get that. You get that,
I get this.
You get that, I get this. Enough of the wealth.
Man, lovely. I ran out of money.
Yo,
send some over here.
Call New York State.
You get that. I get this. You get that. I get this.
And still, let me get my $100,000 a year. Fuck wrong with you, bitch.
For real. But that's crazy. But yeah, it's darkness everywhere you go. But you got to bring your light everywhere you go. That's why you see Fat Albert in the Junkyard Gang.
Oh yeah,
they was always fighting. To keep it good. You know what I'm saying?
If all of them don't seem like alcoholics now when they grew up, them niggas, especially Fat Albert. That nigga look like he into a 40 a day. That little nigga with the hoodie, he sell crack now, nigga. I promise you. I mean the hat, not the hoodie. The little green hat. Bruh, and what was his name? Yuckmouth? Mushmouth. That nigga's in a clinic. That nigga's in a clinic. He can't get a job like that. Who gonna keep him like that?
That's why they the Junkyard Gang.
But they was kids, bro. You can't grow old to be the Junkyard Gang.
They was junkyarding it out, man. They had songs and everything.
We talk about when they was young.
Hey,
classic.
Have a good time.
And now we talk right now.
Hey,
about Bill Cosby.
Hey.
This man made that. Bill Cosby fucked it up. That's why my spirit is wrong with it. He fucked it up. Cause
that Bill Cosby movie was fire too. The movie, the live action movie with Keenan from Keenan and Kel. Yeah, he played Fat Albert. It was dope.
Oh, the live action Fat Albert. Oh, hell yeah.
With Kyla Pratt.
Bro, that shit was dope.
Her Puerto Rican sister, and they was running track and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I was young back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just feel like to rap on all this, young white women are dangerous. White women are dangerous because the same power that young white women have, white women have in general. So number 5 is big. It's circled on the paper. It's big.
Read the one you got.
Read the ones that you got. Don't try to go and do all that extra stuff. Mm-hmm. And then understand women that misuse Me Too. Hashtag Me Too. Understand that it was founded in 2006 for low wealth communities to find pathways to healing. It's all inclusive, but it's finding pathways to healing. That's the point of the Me Too movement, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to give resources to survivors, bringing that conversation to the forefront to interrupt sexual violence, real sexual violence. And the goal is to reframe and expand that global conversation as that as we're doing at this table right now, hashtag me too. So when you come to, listen, I'm nice with it. So then when you come to these tables, the interrogation tables, you call 911, you talk to the detectives that had my bro in the passenger seat asking if he wanted some coffee.
Coffee, nigga. Coffee.
He sweating bullets like he doing now,
nigga. Even thinking about it still got me nervous.
And you got the nerve to say you was raped?
How can the bitches that
and you probably got on Facebook and hashtag me too?
Oh boy, if she did all that, she going to hell. Bro, how can the bitches that didn't get raped speak up more for the bitches that don't get raped? Like the bitches that don't get raped don't say nothing.
They clout chasing.
Why am I still calling them bitches? The women that don't get raped.
I already tried to correct you last show, but
the women that don't get raped, they need to speak up like the women, the bitches. Those is bitches that do say some shit happened that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. Right. 100%. They clout chasing. They trying to use the Me Too movement.
And I ain't saying raping in shows, nigga. Now it's back to the R word.
Yeah, the R word. He done spent the whole hour on this, and he only supposed to spend 2 minutes on it.
Yeah.
2.
That's it. That's the most I could do.
2 minutes. That's all he's supposed to spend on it.
Talking about this shit.
But yeah, I just need y'all to understand as a community, because we always tie this back to the black community.
Yep.
We need to continue to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
University.
Mm-hmm.
This was actually this was a dope endorsement for the show.
Yes, it is.
University.
I need that shit.
Be one with yourself. The Academy of Self. Be one with yourself. Be true to yourself. Go through these processes of journaling to be comfortable. So when things like this happens, God forbid, if it happens, or even the attempt that it might happen, you're one with yourself and you're comfortable with yourself to go to someone and speak about it, even if it's in confidentiality. But you know that person is gonna get you the help that you need, if that makes sense.
And let's speak for the other side. If you have even the idea that you feel that you need to rape or anything like that, first seek actual help. Talk to somebody, talk to a therapist. But if that's not an option, before you actually go commit a crime like this or do something that's taking advantage of another woman of any kind of sort, get a journal like this. Find other alternatives where you could be happy. I know that you're a sick fuck, and this ain't really gonna help, but if one person could just get deterred from it, maybe you could help pass this book down to another one of your friends. Like, just pass down sharing your feelings, so you're not actually dwelling of things in your head and you think that you're fucked up. Speaking of women that do get assaulted, like you're thinking you're fucked up or anything like that. Like, we got to start actually voicing our opinions, and mental health is a real thing, and we have to speak up. We have to speak up and speak out. Our feelings matter. We have to be expressionate. If we're mad, we're mad. If we're happy, we're happy. Be expressionate. Be expressionate. Oh, player. That's a booty call.
I was just reading it. I was just
better
reading
get to know her.
I was
5. Pay attention. Prime example.
Pay attention to what's in front of you.
Yeah.
All of them.
Oh, boy. Just write down a big ass 5.
Big old pie.
You gonna have a story when you come back. You
I ain't gonna have no story. University. That's my story. All right, y'all. We about to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You already know. Bring another set of ears for next week's show.
Goddamn right.
It is number 99. And this is... Oh, I messed it all up by saying it is 99. Because we getting close to 100.
Yeah, I'm about to say this.
No,
is
I'm saying like next week's show.
Week is,
Bring another ears for next week's show. It is 99.
You said this is.
No, it is 90. I said it is.
Who you raising your voice at?
You.
Yo, listen to this shit right now.
Right. It's about to go black. It's about to go black.
Fuck that.
Yeah. What?
Did it go black?
Nah, I'm gonna make it go black.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah. You messed
Wait,
it
did I
all
say
up.
I love you?
Nah, I ain't in the show yet. Y'all already know. Bring another set of ears for this week's show.
So
this is RoyalFlexTheBrand's Introspective Insight talk show. I am KingDevDoe.
And this is Shannon Shenanigans.
Oh shit. China's Noel's not here. So.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Introspective Insight. Hope you come back next week.
Come back next week.